Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Walking and Talking with Jacko. We've got a little guest for you today. Arby, my dog, has come to join us for a walk. Arby, do you want to say hello? Here he is. He's just interested in the ball I have in my hand. There he goes. But yeah, we've got a special one for you today, talking about the latest transfer news, upcoming matches against Manchester United in January, and a couple of additions that we've made that are quite smart. So let's get into it. Timo Werner is on the verge of joining Tottenham Hotspur, and he's currently in London travelling to have his medical. So, how do I feel about this signing? Do I think it's a signing that is going to propel us into a title challenge? I would be stupid to say that I do think that. Sorry, I'm just getting the ball for Arbs. But he's someone that is going to create real competition in the squad, someone who's been in the Premier League before, and someone that is, in my opinion, a very good footballer. So that's why I'm excited, because in January I see it as we can't really sign these kind of title challenging, ambitious signings that we'd want. Someone like Lautaro Martinez, someone like Victor Osimhen. But Timo Werner, on the other hand, is someone who wants to prove a point. Fabrizio Romano tweeted the other day, when he was told about the prospect of linking up with Postecoglou, he was like, yes, straight away. He's someone who believes that he could thrive in a Postecoglou system. And after doing my extensive research and actually looking into this signing, I think it's great business by Tottenham. It's little risk and high reward. And I think when you're looking at these opportunistic signings, with Tottenham having plenty of injuries and an extra rotational option, I think it's a great addition. And I'm very excited to see what he can do at Tottenham. He's very fast, can play off the left, good feet. I think if you saw some of his best goals when he was high and flying in the Bundesliga, which led to Chelsea spending £60 million on the signing, he was at his best. He was one of the best strikers in Europe. So I think we need to look at that and say there is a player in there. 3 seasons ago, he was banging in the goals like there was no tomorrow. Overnight, you don't become a bad player. And that's why I think Postecoglou sees something in him, clearly likes his mentality, had a phone call with him and was like, right, let's prove a point and let's prove a point together. We went through this last night with the Spurs Talk Show on our channel. I think we had over 200 live viewers, and now that video has about 3,000 views. So clearly, thank you very much for the support. It's much appreciated. So yeah, Timo Werner to Tottenham, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I'm excited about this one. Like I said, I don't know if it's a title propelling challenge, but I see it as a signing with little risk and potentially high reward. And that's what we've got to look at, especially in these January signings, making those smart, astute signings that are going to help this squad compete in the FA Cup and Premier League till the end of the season. Here he is running about RB. So yeah, happy on that one. And now on to the next. We're also, which I think we need to talk about, identifying where we've gone wrong in the past. We've kind of waited till the end, the last day of the January transfer window for, we've got to make a signing. We haven't kind of prepared ourselves early on in the transfer window. This time it's completely different. We've identified the problems. We've realised, right, lots of injuries in the attacking area, creatively, and Richarlison's not necessarily set the world alight, I think it's fair to say so far. So we need another striker option, and we thought Timo Werner on a free, brilliant. We've also identified that with our disciplinary options at the back, we need another centre half. And Dragusin looks like he's on the verge of signing for Tottenham. I know I've said this for the last week, but everything I'm hearing is it's along the right line, the deal, and it looks like it is going to happen. So Dragusin's going to be brought in, Timo Werner's going to be brought in, and then you've got the rest of the January transfer window, after really identifying the main problems, to look at who can we sign, who is going to join this squad, be the right mould, and really propel it to the next level. For me, what signing would that be? I would love to see a specialist number 6. Someone who, like a Paulinha. You want someone like Rodri at Man City. I know we're talking about probably one of the best players in the world there, so we're not necessarily going to bring someone in of his calibre. But if we could bring someone who really holds down that number 6 role, it allows James Maddison, Kulusevski, Bentancur, Lo Celso to have that creativity going forward and not kind of worry about the defensive side as much. So if we can nail down that spot, I think that'd be fantastic. It'll be hard to do in January. Maybe that's a summer option, but let me know. What type of profile of player would you like to see? A number 6 or a number 8? Because we've got great players, in my opinion, in that number 8 role. They just need time to kind of nail down that spot. Look how well Sarr's done this season. Look at Lo Celso. He's really took to a Spurs shirt and showed his creative side this season. And then you've got Bentancur coming back from injury, who, in my opinion, has done well as a 6, but probably I still see him more as a number 8. I think we need someone with that defensive work rate, someone who's good on the half turn like Bentancur, but I just think someone who's kind of better in that defensive role. I still think Bentancur's main qualities are going forward. But yeah, I'm really intrigued to hear your thoughts on that. Do we need a number 6 or do we need a number 8? So yes, Dragusin coming through the front door. Timo Werner signing for Tottenham. Like I said, crazy signing, crazy start to the window, but exciting nonetheless. But yeah, let's finish the video. I think we're only going to do a short one today while we're walking and talking. But I would like to know your thoughts on the upcoming January fixtures. So, on the 14th of Jan, on Sunday, next Sunday, we play Manchester United. Man United have been fantastic in games this season, but they've really struggled to have a long run of form. I think they lost 2-1 to Forest just before Christmas, maybe just after Christmas, when Morgan Gibbs-White absolutely excelled and scored a great goal to make them win 2-1. But then they're beating teams like Aston Villa 3-2, 2-0 down, and you thought, right, maybe Erik ten Hag has galvanised this squad and they'll stick together now. And as we all know, when we play them next week, they're probably going to turn up. But is it going to be good enough to play Tottenham? I really hope not. I'm hoping this Tottenham team now realise we're in a fantastic position. We're only 6 points off the top 4. 6 points off the top 4, 6 points off the top of the table. 1 point behind Arsenal. And there's a real opportunity to get Champions League football this season. And we've got the quality in the squad. Kulusevski, Bentancur, Lo Celso in a midfield 3, with maybe a front 3 of Werner, Richarlison and Johnson. Thinking about the pace in behind there could be really good. And I'm hoping that we're too strong for Manchester United. So let me know. Also in January, we're going to have the 4th round of the FA Cup after Spurs beat Burnley 1-0 in a kind of unconvincing performance. And that's also why I think it's led to us realising, right, we seriously do need to invest in January. And we've also got to play Brentford on the 31st. So not too crowded, not too many crowded fixtures. Gives the chance for the players like Maddison, Van der Ven and Romero to get back to full fitness. And yeah, after that, once we've got our players in, where do we think we can finish? What is a realistic ambition for Tottenham? For me, the dream scenario is competing at the top of the Premier League and winning an FA Cup. How realistic is that in Ange Postecoglou's first season? Maybe it's too far. But with the quality we have in the squad, especially in the first 11, could it happen? Potentially. Guys, let me know in the comments what would be the dream season for Tottenham this year. I think if we could nail down a Champions League spot, get in that top 4 or top 5 as we know this season, and really go on an FA Cup run, it really could be a special season for Tottenham. And I'm excited, especially when we're making smart signings early on in this January transfer window. Guys, if you've enjoyed today's Walking and Talking with Jacko, please let me know in the comments. I love doing this series, so please smash the like button, subscribe, and make sure you turn post notifications on so you never miss a video. It's always been a pleasure. I've brought Arby with me along today. I have absolutely no clue where he's gone. I'm sure he's somewhere and I'll call him back in a second. But yeah, if you want to see more of Arby and you're enjoying the series, please smash that like button, please subscribe and turn those post noties on. Guys, it's been a pleasure. And as always, come on you Spurs.